Was Hutton correct when he said that there was conclusive evidence of long geological timescales at Siccar Point?
It's time to take a second look at Siccar Point and see some of the things that James Hutton seemed to have missed. First of all, notice these greywackies. The sandstones right here are very resistant to erosion and tend to stand out, whereas the shales in the middle right here weather out very quickly. And this is what modern coastal erosion does. Modern erosion differentially weathers the softer shales, and the more resistant sandstones stand out. We don't see that underneath of the flat unconformity that was described by James Hutton. Instead, the shales and the sandstones are uniformly worn away. And we think that's evidence that this contact was made very quickly and not exposed for long periods of time, as Hutton suggested.
What could have caused the hard and soft layers to be planed off equally? Slow and gradual erosion today always produces an uneven surface. But the evidence at Siccar Point suggests the kind of violent and sheet-like erosion associated with the runoff of water during a catastrophic event.
One of the other things to notice here at Siccar Point is the nature of this breccia bed, which is directly above the unconformity surface, above the erosion surface. And if we take a close look at it, we can see that it's made up of broken pieces of other rocks, including the rocks that are found below the unconformity, the Silurian greywackies, the shales and sandstones. And when we take a look at these pieces of broken rock, we find that there's a whole range of sizes, from very small fragments to much larger fragments. We also find that the fragments are very angular. They have jagged, sharp edges. And what this tells us is that this deposit did not take very long to be laid down. If these fragments had been rolling around on an ancient surface for a long time, they would have become sorted and graded by size and shape, and the edges would have become smoothed and rounded. And everything that we see here in this breccia deposit tells us that it was laid down rapidly and catastrophically.